meet you. I really wanted to, have you come on the show and tell you story and stuff like that.
Hey, it's nice to be here, man. I thank you for like reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, so what made you become a martial artist? Like what was the influence behind that?
My dad. My dad is the founder and creator of our style, Red Dragon Karate. My dad was my hero, and I wanted to be around him, so I went to the studio and started learning martial arts.
That and I hate that you guys get excluded out of everything because y'all pretty much as important as the Shakur side of the family as well. I just hate that they don't put y'all like in the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm just glad people, like it and I enjoy the history and
My son, this is the last of its kind. Yes, we have nurtured our beloved friend even as his brothers have gone before him.
Dad, can we just eat the thing?
Patience, my son, patience, for there are many lessons to be learned here. He who cuts surrenders the choice to the other.
Fine, but I'll do the cutting.
As you wish, my son. I see the student has become the master.
And speaking of your acting, you was on the Gregory Hines show, so and I remember that because I used to come on CBS. I remember
That's
that.
right. Yo,
So
salute to you, man.
like
Shout out to you, bro.
yeah, thank you, man. And it makes me mad, bro. Like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves, and such another lost um, icon, bro. Like he
Yes.
really was so legendary, just not just with the acting, but just the ability to dance and stuff like
Oh,
that. Like
so
you got any stories of Gregory Hines that nobody knows, man?
do I, man. So look, I had a front row seat uh to basically arguably like the greatest tap dancer of all time, right? You know,
Yeah.
you could throw Savion Glover in there if you want to, or Sammy Davis Jr., but just know like Savion would probably tell you it's Gregory, and it's any one of those people are in the conversation. But I had a front row seat to it. Um, there's also a tap dance episode that you probably remember, man, from watching it. Uh, one
Hmm.
of the one of the great, like I don't want to say travesties, but just one of the real disappointments in my career is that we only got one season of that really beautiful show, bro, where you had three generation of black men. My grandfather, played by the late great Bill Cobbs.
Hmm.
Um, my father, played by the late great Gregory Hines,
Hmm.
and of course, Wendell Pierce, man, played my uncle. Wendell is still a dear, dear friend of mine. I actually just talked to him the other day. We were on a Zoom call, and I've learned so much from him. But Gregory, he truly was like a father figure for that year and change that I got to work with him. He really treated me like his son. Um, and even after the show had ended, we were still very close.
Hmm.
Of course, up into his
Hmm.
passing, which was a shock because he was very secretive about that. But Gregory gave me his tap shoes, bro, at the age of, I want to say he was 14, either 13 or 14. But they were these green tap shoes that he used to wear, and he gave them to me just out of just love, like, yo, here, this is like just giving me those. And Gregory was just an amazing man, um, big sports fan. He was a big WNBA fan of the New York Liberty when Teresa Weatherspoon was playing for the New York Liberty.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, man, yeah, to take it back a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
but Gregory also, man, a story. He came, I remember when I was playing basketball, like for like the rec league, and Gregory came all the way down from Hollywood to like, where was I playing, bro? I was playing in like, let's just say like an hour away from where he lived
Hmm.
to come watch me play in my rec league, bro. And he just standing up in the crowd with everybody. Like, imagine you sitting in the crowd and you turn around and you see Gregory Hines, like coming down the bleachers, man, right?
Wow,
Cheering me on like he's watching his son play basketball.
man, that's
Yeah,
dope. That's
amazing, man. Yeah, that's just who Gregory was. That's who he is. And I miss him. And it's so funny you talk about not like kind of underrated and not getting that
yeah.
kind of notoriety. I've actually kind of talked in my head. I have all these ideas in my head, and one of them is to do a documentary on Gregory, like a comprehensive documentary on his life and career, man.
Oh man, like if anybody should do it, it's you,
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
because
bro.
if anybody else did it who didn't have no relationship with food, it would be very skeptical, you know.
Thank you, bro.
But,
Thank
but
you.
yeah, I just have to throw that in there because I see a lot of interviewers kind of don't mention that. They kind of mention the mainstream stuff, but
Right,
even though
right.
like it, even though that was mainstream, but
I
I
know
could
what you
tell
mean,
like,
though. Yeah,
yeah, I could tell that was like a highlight, man. And just also just it's
yeah.
important to have mentors, man, because I
One of the great,
still,
yes, one of
yeah,
the great times in my acting career, bro. Personally and professionally, the Gregory Hines show was one of the great times in my life because of the show and also the relationships that built from it. You
hmm,
know, like I said, I'm still very close to Wendell and even one of the creators of the show, Nat Bernstein, we're very close too. So